Hi, this is Bedrest Coach Darline Turner, owner and founder of Mamas on Bedrest and Beyond. And today I want to talk to you about redefining yourself after bed rest. So often I get emails and notes and comments from women who seem to feel kind of like their bed rest experience is a detriment and that it somehow makes them wrong or broken or less than. And I really want to invite you to redefine yourself and redefine that perspective. Understandably, bed rest is nobody's idea of a good time, and no one wishes to have that happen during their pregnancy. However, I invite you to think of it as perhaps being chosen because you're a special person, a strong person, person able to endure, a person able to go that extra mile to do whatever it is they have to do for the desired outcome. Pregnancy in and of itself is an amazing time, and I am always just floored by the incredible ability of our bodies to create a whole new human being. For those of you mamas on bed rest who may have older children, just take a look at your child at this point. I mean, they're perfect. 10 little fingers, 10 little toes, fingernails, eyelashes, eyebrows, just the shapes of their noses, their ears. You can see yourself, you can see your husband or your partner, you can see your parents, grandparents. I mean, they are just these exquisite, exquisite little creations. And to think that our bodies do this, that our bodies just know how to make these people is absolutely amazing. And so what if you have to go on bed rest? Maybe, yeah, it isn't great, it isn't fun, but to really define ourselves, because I was kind of in this category, to define ourselves as somehow broken or wrong, to me just seems wrong. So I would just like to take this moment to suggest to you to consider, how has bed rest changed you? Because I'll tell you, it takes a really strong woman to endure bed rest. It does. It is not for the faint of heart. And for anyone who says, oh, you're just laying around relaxing, you know that is far, far from what has really happened. And you're going to come out on the other side of this a completely different person. And think, while you're on bed rest, think about how you've changed and how you're going to change and how you might want to do some things differently. I invite you to listen to the podcast that I did with former mama on bed rest, Rebecca Bushimi, who probably, although not defined and diagnosed, had antepartum depression while she was on bed rest, and ran up a huge bill for her family in debt, and they ended up going to bankruptcy and everything else. And yet, I think she's about 3 or 4 years out now, is really understanding not just what happened for bed rest, but understanding that she is a different person now, having gone through that experience, having felt somewhat forsaken by her friends who really just didn't understand what she'd gone through, who kind of didn't want to hear about what she had gone through, and then kind of rising herself out of that like a sphinx from the ashes. And she is such a strong person now. She's doing coaching, she's doing support for other women and businesses, and I mean, she's this really dynamic person with a whole new career and almost a whole new persona as a result of having been on bed rest. I've heard this from so many women. What is her name? Rachel Blumenthal, who wrote the book, what is it called now? I'm blanking. A Humorous Account of Bed Rest, I think. No, Recumbent Mama, that's what it is. Recumbent Mama, A Humorous Account of Being on Bed Rest. And, she talks about being in the hospital and hearing the staff and the isolation and all that she felt. But she's come out and she's now written a book, not only for moms, but also for the children of mamas on bed rest. So, I mean, I think we mamas on bed rest, or mamas who have been on bed rest, we're going to come out with a phenomenal phenomenal experience. I liken it almost to like being a student and studying abroad for a semester. It changes you in ways you can just never expect. You're going to see things, you're going to feel things, you're going to experience things that at times you think will just completely shatter you, completely break your heart. And at the same time, as we move through this and come out to the other side, you're stronger, you're wiser, you're more savvy, and you kind of have an attitude of, well, heck, if I can do that, I can do anything. And I have just seen some mamas on bed rest do some phenomenal things. And let's talk about Stacy Johnson, who now has this million dollar business, Bedrest Concierge. So bed rest is not great. It is not fun. It may in fact be one of the most difficult things that you ever do in your life. But I want you to remember that you are an incredible person, a super strong mama, a super strong person, an indefatigable woman who has absolutely just gone and done a phenomenal thing and is a phenomenal person. And ask yourself, what do you want to do about this after? Maybe you want to change how you parent. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to start a business. And understanding that this juiced up feeling you may get from being on bed rest, you may not even have it now, but once you have your baby, you may say, I want to talk to people about that. You might create something like Mamas on Bed Rest and Beyond, and you're going to go for it in a way that you would never have done had you not been on bed rest. And that truly is a gift that a lot of people just won't ever have. So I just want to invite you to redefine yourself and your bed rest experience. It's so easy for us to want to say, oh my God, once I'm on bed rest, I never want to think about it again. You may not want to, but it is changing you, and it will change you. And I just invite you to redefine how you look at your time on bed rest, how you look at yourself, and how you look at kind of your future as a result of being on bed rest. So that's it for today. This is Darline Turner, Bedrest Coach, owner and founder of Mamas on Bed Rest and Beyond. Have a great day, and hey, have a great life. Bye.